Hi there, my name is Sam Clayton and I'm an indie game developer. Here are some of the projects that I've been working on this year so far. So in January for my master's degree, I decided to create a game about grief. I started working on a wholesome driving game at the start of January. The whole goal is to drive and scatter the ashes of a loved one. Also in January, there was the Global Game Jam. I took part in with a few of my mates and we created a game called Clown Town, which was a retro PS1 inspired game that centers around an office worker and his best friend has just been kidnapped by clowns. The theme of the Global Game Jam this year was Make Me Laugh. So we worked on a game about clowns, and with this project, it's very much inspired by like the old Resident Evil games and Silent Hill, with the whole like fixed cameras. The player character, who wields a balloon sword, enters this mysterious place called Clown Town to try and save their friend. The game doesn't take itself too seriously and was so much fun to make. So after the game jam, I went back to the wholesome driving game, and then I came up with the name This Little Car of Mine. So This Little Car of Mine is a wholesome driving game about the theme of grief. The game focuses on the journey that the player goes through as they scatter the ashes of their late grandparent. You traverse through different locations that the main character shared with their loved one before they passed away. The core gameplay features bubbles of black and white space called memory pockets, and essentially in those memory pockets there are these little orbs that you need to collect. So you need to go around the level trying to figure out where these black and white spaces are and collect all of the orbs to relive that memory. Reliving that memory essentially brings life back to that area. The game's story is fiction, but it does take some inspiration from my own life. Everyone's experiences of grief is very different from person to person, so the game sort of focuses more on the memories you shared with that person rather than the loss itself. This is my main project at the moment, so yeah, if you like what you see, I've got plenty of videos of the showcasing the development, so yeah, go check them out. I'll put them over there. Over the past few weekends, I've been developing an unnamed project that takes place within VHS tapes. The game focuses on the disappearance of a prince. The goal is to play through these tapes to figure out what actually happened to the prince. At this moment, the game features one level that takes place in a well that is slowly filling up with water. You have to jump and climb your way up the well, trying to not drown. The prototype started as a test for cloth physics. The first thing I thought of was a cape for the character. So that's sort of where the inspiration for the character design came from. And the last thing I want to touch upon is I went to WASD or WASD the other week, which was really fun. It was so nice to go there as a creator, and there were so many interesting and inspirational games there. So I'm going to mention a few now. You got games such as Crow Country, which I think is really, really cool aesthetic. I mean, you can tell from the games that I talked about today, they've got sort of a retro feel to them. And Pepper Grinder, I thought that game, well, Devolver Digital always have very, very polished products. So that game was like, wow. I thought it was really cool. I'll Be Brave Tomorrow. So as a Falmouth University student, it was nice to see a game at the event by students at Falmouth. A game called Conscript, which is all created by one person, and I believe he said he worked on it for about 7 years, which I think is amazing. It's a really immersive game, so I recommend having a look at that. And then Bib Goes Home, which is a game created by Low Tech Games. It's a really interesting concept where the game is actually in a physical pop-up book, and the game has so much character. Can't wait to see it fully released. There we are. Thank you for watching my video. It's been nice to just chat about what I've been working on. If you see anything you like, let me know in the comments if you like it or not. Any pointers on any of these projects, let me know what you think of them. It's only May and it feels like I've done quite a few projects. But yeah, I'm also going to develop this year. So if you're down and you want to say hello to me, I will be there. Thank you for watching this video and I will see you in the next one. Cheers. Thank you.